When I was a kid, the reservation was still isolated, and the outside world was still a mystery to my family. One day I walked into the house and I saw my mother reading a newspaper with a look of concern on her face. Someone was sharing the newspaper with her. My grandma Phil and another visitor was there, but that was a long time ago and I don't remember who it was. My mother said the newspaper says that when white people hunt, they only cut off the deer as head. My grandmother had a very stern look on her face. She was famous for that look. She said, "They just leave all the meat there and don't take it with them." Everyone in the room looked upset, and maybe my mother was not talking to me since I was just a kid. I was too young to understand what the people were feeling. I did know that deer hunting was very important, and there was nothing like having deer meat on the table. The hunters would track and get the deer. They would come back and share the deer meat with as many people as they could. The life of the deer is very highly respected. I really don't know how to explain it, but it is like animals are people. It would be many years later when I learned the word blaspheme. During World War II, many Indians went to fight in the various theaters of war. My mother's cousin, Jean, ended up in Italy. While in Italy, he met a woman whom he eventually married and brought into this country. While they were courting, he tells this story of how he was wounded in action. She lived in a 2-story house. She was so in love with him that when his unit was ordered to move out, she locked him in the bedroom on the 2nd floor and refused to let him out. He tried to break down the door, but it was too strong. He told her that if she did not let him out, he would leap from the balcony. She refuses to let him out. He said it wasn't too far down and he knew that he would survive the leap. He jumped, and in order to make it more dramatic, he said he yelled all the way down. When he landed on the ground, he landed sideways and his leg broke. He said that when it broke, he really had something to yell about. And that was how my uncle received the Purple Heart for being wounded in action. Of course, the certificate did not exactly say what type of action,